I just got out of timeout once again for a years old video talking about that table tennis pizzeria with the kids and stuff. Remember? It's such bullshit and so out there and crazy that they don't want you or let you even talking about it. You think they would just attract more people to your video and point at you and be like, look at this loony, look at this loony, look what they're talking about. But no, they're trying to scrub every single mention of that, which is what you do if it's just total bullshit. You get all upset about anything that's ever said about it. That's how you know that nothing ever happened there. Artificial not so intelligence. I made this is my newest album. I released my newest album in June 19th of this year, and I called it Demolition because I knew the destruction of America was soon to follow. And you know what happened a few weeks later, which is why I got put in timeout, because that was a real big thing I got right, and they didn't like that. So a few weeks later, they were like, oh, we found this video from 2015, so now you're going at timeout. And you notice how I was adamant about the clock. Like, I wanted the clock to show how close we were. I was adamant. So what I did, because I'm short on time, I've got 1,000 things going on, and at the end of the day, it's not that important. I'm not a platinum or a double uranium selling artist by any stretch of the imagination, so it's not really important. As long as the message gets across, that's what I care about. Oops, let me get my banner back up. I don't like that. So I asked artificial intelligence to create this for me, and I said, give me a stick figure swinging in on a wrecking ball into a brick wall. I did the clock myself, and does this look like a stick figure to you? No, it doesn't. I understand why she's there, and I understand why it's her, but that's not what I asked for. So the dumb thing can't even follow orders. It's not going to be any kind of problem. Anyway, moving on. This summer I started playing a couple games to relax, right? To chill. And one of the ones I played is Nintendo's Mission Impossible. Game used to kick my ass as a kid, right? And as we know, if you follow my channel, I get led to play games and watch movies and TV shows to help solidify my point and to help warn of things and to show things that are coming. And in this case, give you a solution to a big problem. So I get led to play Mission Impossible on the Nintendo, which I haven't played in probably 35 years. I used to play this game as a kid. I used to hate it because it's hard. It's a fun game. It's a great game, but it's really hard and it used to piss me off. But now they got these things called emulators where you can play these games, all these old games on them, and you can save your state at any point in the game. Meaning if you're playing Mario and you got a difficult jump coming up that you know you're not good at, you can save your point right there in the middle of the game. And if you miss the jump, reload it, and it's like nothing ever happened. You don't go all the way back to the beginning, none of that shit. So I have beat countless games that way as a dirty, rotten cheater, and I don't care. And so I'm playing this, and now I can go all day long on the Sinister 7, but that's not what the video is about here. So here we are, my good guys, Mission Impossible dudes, just saved this prisoner who's got this solution to beating the computer artificial not-so-intelligence at World War III. The Sinister 7 is accessing system to create World War III. And before we go any further, let's be real, this game was made in like the early 90s. How often do we hear of a scenario like this where artificial intelligence is going to take over the world, it's going to start World War III, any of that shit, right? How about just computers involved in World War III? All the time, yeah? Radar defense system will start to fire missiles, which is interesting because one of the speculations is when World War III starts, one of the big events will be a cruise missile fired off from a submarine off of one of the coast of America when you fold back the $10 bill. So very interesting in itself. But how to beat it? Let the computer understand or there will be no winner in the war. And that's what I did. I beat this computer. I saved the day. And you know what? No one came up to me and said, well, we saw you cheated with the save state. They said, no, Tony, hey, thanks a lot for saving the world and stopping World War III. We don't care how you did it. We just cared that you did it. So I walked right up to that computer and I said, hey, there ain't going to be no winner in this World War III. And what have you done for love today?